nuda, mora, hlad. To neustojí žádnej chlap. Na kraj padnul děsnej smutek, kdo měl nohy ráno utek, nech jich moudenský majsak, kdo včera žil, dneska je prach. Už se jí bojí svatý muži, nechtěl bych bejt v jejich kůži. Nám je to jedno a tak si dáme jedno a požadem si huby jako poslední den. Můžu se vápy, panorama stávy, no tak vypad sudy a posaď se mi sem, tak posaď se sem a vypad je ven. Ukaž kozy jako vozy, zejtra jen tu svou nejdem, tak nalej vyhne a skočí se svět. Ty dneska vůbec nikdo neví, zase zítra je jízdy a není to naposled.
Marquard von Auritz.
Tak vás vítám u pokračování. Dneska nás čeká Mrchojedecký mor. A uvidíme, jak nám to půjde. Pokud to bude dobrý, tak ještě půjdeme na nějaký kumány potom. Nebo budeme pokračovat v ději. Uvidíme.
To heal, Mutt. Good boy. That's my boy. Good boy. That's my boy. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this. Yeah.
Whisper something in your ear.
Yeah.
Teď jsem asi měl jet tady nahoru, mám takový pocit. No jo, už tady vidím, jak síplí koně. bláznivý. Kříže na domech. Tak se zeptáme, co se děje. No to taky.
How are you?
What happened here?
Horror of horrors, Master. We were attacked by some bandits and then the plague broke out.
Jesus Christ.
That's right. The Almighty has sent this punishment on us.
These bandits, who were they?
Some thieving rabble. What do I know? Maybe those damned humans. But they spoke Czech. Ask the captive at the Malikars.
Where will I find Melichar?
If you stand at the main gate of the stables and look across the road, Melikars is the house on the left.
How did you manage to fight them off?
Well, we were lucky. Young Straw saw the gang a little way out of the village and ran to warn old Melikar. If it wasn't for that, none of us would be here.
It looks like you fended them off, though. I can't see any burned houses.
They had no time for that. But they've left us with fresh graves. Young Straw himself got cut up something terrible, and a few others. We've a number of wounded. And now the plague to crown it all. Christ preserve us.
Melichar, Straw. Those names are new to me.
They're locals. Melikar's been in charge here since old vassal Smil from Neuhof passed away. May God grant him eternal peace. And Straw, that's the local woodsman. Poor fellow. The bandits killed his son, and his wife has the disease.
And the disease? Tell me something about it.
I don't want to tempt fate by talking about it. Makes me shudder to think of it. There's not much to tell anyway. It hit us just after that rabble left. First the horses died, then livestock, and now it's people. Like Melikar's wife. Poor thing.
I'm looking for Matthias. I think he works at the stud here.
Matthias. Matthias? Wait, I know. He's not been here long, isn't that right?
Not long, it's true.
Well, those bastards got him. He's laid up at the stud now. His arm's in a bad way, but at least he's still alive.
Thank you. Thank you, that's all.
May the Lord watch over you.
Takže hlavní brána, tomu tady říkají čemu hlavní brána.
Are you Melichar?
Jak to nazavoláno pan Melichar?
I need to speak with the prisoner.
And why is that? Who might you be?
Henry, envoy of Sir Radzig Kobyla. I'm here to investigate the attack.
I'm sorry. I have other things on my mind right now. In case you hadn't noticed, we have pestilence raging here. And Sir Radzig won't help us with that. Any more than he helped us when we were attacked.
No news has reached Ratai of any disease here. But I'm here now, and I can help you.
Well, since you serve Sir Radzig, you might be of some use. If anyone can be.
Tell me what to do.
There's a stable hand living with us here, Matthias.
Yes, I know him.
And he knows some girl who helps out in the monastery infirmary. Johanka, I think her name is. She might know someone to turn to, if she's actually there.
Very well. I'll go to the monastery. It's probably our best hope.
Thank you. At least for taking the trouble. But then, even if you cared nothing for us, the prisoner's got the pestilence too. He'll die without help.
If I have to go to the monastery, I need to know as much as possible about the disease. I'll definitely need to know its symptoms. They're bound to ask me that.
It's hard to say. My wife is feverish. Others have the chills. I heard some are throwing up. Others still are breaking out in sores. But why don't you see for yourself? People talk a lot and I don't know what to believe anymore.
Very well. I'll make the rounds.
I've daubed lime on the afflicted houses. But don't stay too long in those homes.
That I can promise you.
Take care now.
You're from Melikar's farm?
Yes?
I need to talk to the captive.
Oh, no. Melikar forbade me to let anyone near him.
Let's try it another way then?
Potřebuji něco vědět o chorobě.
Oh, let
Tak
me
jo.
sleep.
Tady.
If you want to go in, talk to Melikar.
A jasně, to s tím jsem mluvil. Je, pse, ty jsi pěkně skočil do koše. Tak, co tady? Tady je zdrávo.
Jesus, lad, what are you doing here? Can't you see the plague cross on the door?
I'm here because of it. The monastery sent me to help.
God bless you, boy. It's about time.
I need to know exactly what you're suffering from.
Oh, I see. Well, I have a dreadful fever.
What?
My wife too. I recall almost nothing of yesterday.
No more suffering.
I was raving for most of it.
Is there anything else? Apart from the fever?
Well, forgive me for saying so. The shit just pours out of me. I can't keep anything in. I'm completely worn out. My wife's the same.
You have my thanks. I'll try to bring help.
Wait a minute, will you? I have one favor to ask.
So tell me.
I need to write my will. Can you write?
I might manage that.
Excellent. So get writing.
Yes?
I, Vincent, son of Vincent, grandson of Vincent of Mrchojedech, do bequeath my estate and all my worldly goods to my wife Wilma. If my wife were to pass away with me, I bequeath all to my cousin Dobesh, at this time the cobbler in Janovitz. In no event shall my prodigal son Elia, the layabout and good-for-nothing, inherit a single groschen, all customs and traditions aside.
Vidění v přímém přenosu.
Yes, and then write, the executor of my last will is to be my good friend, Father Fabian, presently the parish priest at the Church of St. Martin in Sasso.
Anything else?
This will was written down by. What is your name?
Henry. Presently in fealty to Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Well, I never. That will add some weight. Here, take my ring so Fabian will know it to be truly from me. You can never be sure nowadays.
Lord, please.
Your son Elijah.
Please.
What did he do to you?
No more suffering.
Christ almighty! Trying to interfere, are you? What did he do? Everything. He was to be married, and instead he ransacked the house and ran off. The little fucker. Last we heard he was some jackhand in Sasso. Boozing, playing dice, lying and cheating for a living. Such a disgrace.
Lord, please end this. Please.
Where can I find Father Fabian?
Well, where do you think? In St. Martin's Church, of course.
All right, I'll head off then.
Yes. Go now. Go before you catch the disease. Then where will we be?
No, radši ne. Tady jsme byli u Malichara, jo.
What? Have you come for my wife? You're out of luck. I hold straw, don't you know? Straw! You've taken my son. But you shan't take my wife, you bastard.
I've come to help your wife.
To help her over to the other side. Isn't that God's own truth?
I don't have time to explain everything to you. I need to...
So you don't have the time? Come here, you fucker. Blood will be spilled. You're gonna cry now? Cheap. Now. Take that. Show what you're made of. Here.
Tak, kde máš ženu, slámo?
Fever.
Sweet
Just like Melchar's wife. Fever. Just like Melchar's wife.
Don't speak to me.
Nebuď uraženej, blbé.
Who are you? Can't you see we have the plague cross on the door?
My name is Henry. I'm going to the monastery to get help.
It's long past time. The Lord's already taken my poor Anthony. And what do you want from me?
I need to know how the illness afflicted your husband.
Yes, I'll tell you everything. But first help me bury my husband. I'm too weak. And Melichar said the dead should be buried at once.
course I'll help you.
No, pomůžem
Thank
ti.
you. We have to bury him at the back of the house. There's a lovely linden tree there.
I understand. I'll dig the grave there.
Thank you. When you're ready, come back. I'll say goodbye for now.
To už je takový nějaký předkopaný, ne?
Why?
It's done.
Thank you. Now please take him there. Oh, Lord.
Will you please tell me about his illness?
Certainly. My husband had the fever all over.
Anything else?
He had great pains in his belly. He said it felt like it'd been stuffed with rocks. He was writhing all night through. It must have hurt terribly.
Thank you.
Hitch up the white horse. Brother, dearest brother, is that you?
Yes, it's me, your, brother.
Everyone is nearly here. We need to get the scallops for the fair.
Tell me, brother, how are you feeling?
Wait, you're not my brother. You're one of those brutes. Brother, lock the door. They're back again. Please, God, no.
Brother, don't you recognize me? It's me. Your brother. I was gone for a long time. I've come back home for Advent, remember?
Yes, yes, I remember. Give me a drink of water, brother. I'm thirsty, terribly thirsty. I feel like I'm burning in hell. I can drink a pitcher of water and right away I'm parched again. Good luck to you.
Kde pak je hřebčín tady? To teda moc nevidím.
Hal? You're a sight for sore eyes. What are you doing here?
It's good to see you too, Matthias. Sir Radzig sent me here to investigate the raid.
Sir Radzig? Looks like you've come up in the world, mate. You're here as his envoy?
He took me into his garrison.
Hal the blacksmith's boy in the service of his lordship. Who'd have ever thought it? My luck hasn't been so good.
Well, at least you haven't ended up begging like half the Skalitz folk in Ratai.
And I'd be grateful if it weren't for this broken arm and the damn plague. Jesus, Hal. Feels like I bring my bad luck with me.
It'll get better.
Certainly can't get much worse. If I were in your shoes, I'd get the hell out of here. There's some disease spreading.
Disease?
Folk are saying it's the plague. Whatever it is, it's bad. It started the day after the raid. First the horses got sick, then other animals, and now people are falling ill too.
Oh, damn! Are you alright?
Well, at least I haven't caught the sickness.
But you've been hurt?
It happened during the raid. One of those damn bandits fell on me, horse and all. My arm's badly broken, but better than a broken neck.
About this sickness. What are the signs that someone's getting sick?
Well, I don't leave the house much, but folk complain of fever and shakes. Some are throwing their guts up, and others are spewing from the other end.
Has anyone died from it?
Aye, old Verba. Although he was already on his last legs, so no one knows for sure if it was the plague that got him. Either way, the animals are dropping like flies, and people will end up the same for sure.
When did this plague start?
The day after the raid. The horses were lying down in the stable, so we knew something was up. By afternoon, they were all dead. Then other animals started getting sick, one after the other, and then people.
Who's ill now?
I don't know. What with my arm the way it is, I don't go outdoors much.
Já
I know
to víme
Mrchojedech.
už.
Can I ask you a bit about Mrchojedech?
I haven't been here long enough to learn much, but ask away.
Ty už známe osobně.
Tell me about the raid.
What do you want to know?
Can you describe the raiders?
I don't know. They came at dusk, so you couldn't see their faces. About 20 of them. They weren't humans, though. They spoke Czech.
You talked to them?
No. They were shouting at us. They were very sure of themselves to begin with, but when we hit them in the woods, they didn't look so brave.
I hear one of the raiders was taken captive.
Jo,
I'd like
to
to
taky
question.
víme.
Aye, old Mrchojedech let him have it over the head with a flail, and now he's locked up in the barn.
Why's that?
That fucker killed young Straw, and his old man's sharpening his sickle for him. Mrchojedech.
I can tell you what he'll do with him. He'll hand him over to Sir Radzig's envoy.
I doubt Mrchojedech will let him go willingly. The folk here are baying for blood. Lives have been lost. First,
I know you've got courage enough for any man, but how did a bunch of untrained villagers manage to hold off?
One of the village lads caught sight of them coming through the woods and told Mrchojedech, who roused the whole village, and everyone grabbed what they could. Pitchforks, axes, flails, and we went out to face them.
What? You mounted?
aye, and that was the key. It was the last thing those whoresons expected. A few of them still managed to break through to the village, probably wanted to torture. But even the women here were armed with what they could find.
Nic, tak pojedeme do Sázavy, no. Radši po cestě. Sakra. Se tady dobře motám. Že, pse? Ale kudy? Hned jsem zpět.
Yeah.
Jo.
Yeah.
Tak snad tudy.
Yeah.
To bylo sedláci. Byli to sedláci?
Is that the best you can
Ne,
do?
to nejsou sedláci. Tak jo, s tebou si zašermuju.
Bring it on.
připravíme. Co půjde? Stojíme se někde u kováře. Kudy tudy.
Dark at home! A torch will out!
Yeah.
Kumání. Nemám čas, začíná se stmívat, pánové.
Just for a while, he says. To help your neighbors, he says. It's been weeks.
Tady už si zobnout můžu, tady nemají mora.
We can supply you with a few more blankets, but not many.
Look at them. Look at the state they're in.
Mají tady někde káč, ať mě ta Johanka zase nezdrbe hned.
One of them dragged himself in here with broken ribs, and now he's going to die from pneumonia and starvation.
Look, we're doing the best we can, and this kind of attitude isn't helping.
Johanka?
Henry?
I'm glad to see you.
Me too. I heard that you're doing well.
Not right now. Matthias sent me.
Matthias? My god, did something happen?
I don't know if you've heard about it, but Mrchojedech was attacked.
Oh god! How is Matthias?
Wounded in the arm. He's being brave about it, but his injury looks bad.
I need to see him.
Before you go, there's something else.
What?
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Mrchojedech. Their livestock has died off, and now the people are coming down with it too. I thought maybe someone here might know what to do.
Merciful heavens. How awful. It's a good thing you've come here. If there's any hope, this is the place to find it. You need Brother Nicodemus, the monastery physician. He may know how to deal with it.
Very well, I'll try to find him.
Come back when you know more.
Thank you, Johanka.
Bratře, jako na zavolenou.
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Mrchojedech. Johanka said that you might be able to advise.
A disease, you say? How intriguing.
Zajímavé, jo.
Intriguing? It's terrifying.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound uncaring.
All right. The important thing is whether you can help us.
I can't say at this point. I need to find out a little more. Tell me, has the whole village come down with it?
No, I mean, not yet. Several households have, around half the village.
Mrchojedech? Isn't there a stud farm there? And what of the animals? Did they get infected too?
Yes, there's a stud farm. And they've all died off. The horses, the cattle, chickens, and now it's got to the people.
That is most intriguing.
Yes.
Sorry, I mean to say it's most unusual. Do you know the symptoms?
Yes, more or less.
Excellent. I have several extensive volumes here in the library. Describe the epidemic, including the symptoms, and we could take some guidance there. Can you read?
Yes, I can.
Excellent. So follow me to the scriptorium.
I can't sleep again.
So, where shall we start?
Evidently there's something amiss in the digestive tract.
In the what?
The digestive tract, Henry.
Right.
The trouble lies between the mouth and the arsehole.
Uh-huh. Sure. Just so.
We can rule nothing out at this stage. You look in the Breviarium de Sickness Causa. It's a renowned manuscript from Salerno, written by one Johann of St. Paul.
But I don't know Latin.
Fortunately for you, our brother librarian is translating these momentous medical works into the common tongue, so you can still be of use. Study the breviary carefully, and compare the symptoms with the recorded cases. That will guide us. I'll try the proven classics, Avicenna and his Canon Medicinae, and Galen's magnum opus, the Ars Medicinalis.
God be with you.
No, dobře. A kde to mám hledat, tu knížku?
Where did I put those books? It was around here somewhere. Could it be? No, probably not. A peculiar case. Could it be? No, probably not.
I think I have it.
Yes? And what do you make of it?
It's poisoning from tainted water.
Really? That sounds rather unlikely. But if Master Johann of St. Paul's says so, who am I to contradict him? We shall have to prepare some medicine at once.
I could help with that.
Really?
Yes. I know my way around the alchemistic arts.
An ordinary fellow who knows the arts of physic? Who would have thought it? Excellent. I'll give you the recipe, and you have my permission to make use of the monastery laboratory.
I'll get started right away.
I, meanwhile, shall head straight to, where was it again?
Mrchojedech.
Oh yes, Mrchojedech. I'll take Johanka with me. She has no equal in caring for the sick. Once you have the medication ready, hurry after me.
Thank you, Brother Nicodemus. Good luck, Brother Nicodemus.
And to you, Henry.
Farewell.
Tak, zaběrem tu říznu Johance. Když asi bychom ani nemuseli. Kde je Johanka? Že ona randí s tím vojákem divným. Tak jdem dělat medicínu asi. Tak to už asi umíme. Tak potřebujeme uhlí, bodlák, kozlík.
I won't get any sleep. I just won't get any sleep. Quiet!
vyzkoušet to s tím. Nic moc, zajedeme se na chvíli vyspat do hospody.
Yeah.
God watch over you. Good night. Especially in these dark times. Can I do something for you?
Can I sleep here?
All right. For how long?
Just the one night?
Sure. But groschen first. These are harsh times.
Here you go.
You've got it all to yourself. No one will disturb you. Good luck then. Yeah, give me a minute.
To me? Good fella. That's my boy. There's the... That's my boy. There's the good... That's my boy. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Pojď pse, mám žrádla, habaděj, budu tě ládovat.
To heal, mutt. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this. Yeah. Yeah.
Střelec.
Hey, who's there? To piči! I'll wind your neck.
Díky, pejsku. Podíváme se, co máš všechno možný. A čím jsi to do mě sekal, kamaráde? Švihákem. Někdo další? A jo, tak když mám ten negativní perk aktivní, tak na tenhle luk nemám sílu, no. A stejně moc nestřílím, neumím to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doufám, že nám všichni nepomřeli zatím, co jsem chrápal.
We found out what could be the cause of the affliction.
And?
You should check where your water's coming from. Nicodemus and I think that it comes down to poisoning.
It'd be hard to poison the spring, but what about the well? Good lord, that's difficult to believe.
I have my suspicions.
The bastards weren't satisfied with killing young Straw. The fucking bastards!
No a kde je Johanka? Ty říkali, že jdou s Nikodémem. Ty vole, já budu muset zpátky.
Will you please tell me about his illness?
Certainly. My husband had the fever all over.
Anything else?
No, to už
He had
víme.
great pain.
Thank you.
Ty jo, my budeme muset zpátky do Sázovy asi.
Ahoj.
Ahoj, ahoj, Perry.
Stream má nějaké špatné vps.
Dal jsem to na 30, no, ale ten net zase dneska blbne víc než obvykle. Ty vole, já musím zpátky. Prdele.
Yeah.
Nemám čas na vás.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, jestli tam nenajdu Johanku a Nikodéma, no tak teda nevím. Ale oni jsou tady. To je neuvěřitelný. Já už mám uvařený lék, stihl jsem se vyspat.
Stream běží na 8 vps Bible sam.
To je strašný. Mám nastavených 30 a je teda fakt, že ten net hodně kolísá, no, dneska. Asi lidi vykecávají, no, to je blbý.
What will happen to my family?
Tyhle, teď se mi tam nenašlo v těch Mrchojedech nikde, Johanku, s mnichem. Lék mám, ne? No, jasně. Se zeptáme, jestli o ní něco neví. Aha.
And who are you?
Brother Elias.
What do you do here?
Nemáš
What I
přehlcený
can. I'm just
enkodr.
trying to help the Skalitz locals as much as I can.
Ne. Ale teďka zrovna mě to jelo jenom na 500 kilobajtů, no. Tak jako co? No to mi nic nevymyslím. Ztracený snímky 35%. To se teda značně skurvilo, bylo to lepší, když jsem začal.
Thank you.
May the Lord watch over you.
Ty vole, tak já tady budu poletovat mezi Sázavou a Mrchojedama nakonec, to tak vypadá. Johanko! Nikodéme! Ještě jednou nasísnu za ním do dílny, ale...
Etic Marii kapičku.
Kapičku? To teď jsem mimo. A jo, to se bavíš tam.
Kapa. Kapa.
No jo, no.
Food yellow. Food yellow.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oršívin. Kapa. Kapa.
Yeah.
Et peripé mg hoď host třeba si všimne D.
Stop!
Velp prýne D.
Týhle, jak to, že s ním nemůžu mluvit.
Et old lever, ahoj.
Ahoj.
Et old lever, ahoj.
Ahoj, Peri, ahoj. Ty vole, kde je ten Nikodem?
agony.
Tak něco se podělalo. Nikodem je někde v prdeli a Johanka se se mnou nebaví, lék mám uvařený. Tenhle ten se taky se mnou nebaví.
Sweet mother of God.
No výborně.
So, here I am. How are things looking?
It doesn't look good at all, my boy. Do you have the potion?
Yes, here it is.
I'll take 4 doses, you take the rest, and let's split up. I'll see to the Straw family, while you deal with Melikar's wife and the rest. They wouldn't let me go near that prisoner. They want him to suffer. Despite his terrible crimes, to treat a fellow mortal soul like that.
Perhaps I'll be able to convince them. I promised I'd bring them help, and I've kept my word. They must let me go to him.
I hope so, but in the short while I've been here, I've found the locals to be rather stubborn.
God be with you.
Of God.
Na streamu je delay cirka 7 minut.
Ty vole, to je strašný. No zrovna teďka to jede slušně. Ten net. Dohání to, co to může, no. Ty vole, co s tím?
You're not allowed inside. My respects to you.
I need to talk to that captive.
Sorry, no one's allowed inside. Melikar's orders.
All right.
Kde seš, Melichar? Jdu hledat
Take care
Melichara.
now.
God grant you health, good night. Goodbye.
Melichare. Stráž.
You're back?
Yes, and I have something to make you well again.
Good Lord above. Thank you for showing us your mercy.
Drink this and give it to everyone in the house. I've also brought someone who will take care of you until you get back on your feet.
Thank you, Good Samaritan.
Brother, is that you? We have to hitch up the sled.
Yes, yes, the sled. Just you drink this and you'll be fine.
Is this holy water, brother?
It is. Drink some and give it to the others in the house too. Brother Nicodemus will come to check on you.
I brought some help, as promised. Will you let me see the prisoner?
I will let you, I will. Of course I will. My boy, if you've really brought a potion to rid us of this scourge, I'll let you do anything.
Ah, whether I've managed to rid you of the scourge, that remains to be seen. It'll take a few days before we know whether the potion worked.
I know, but even so, just the fact that someone cares, that means a lot to us.
Thanks to Radzig. He's the one who decided to help you.
Sir Radzig is a goodly lord. I swear I'll never utter another word against him. Now open up that shed.
May the Lord watch over you.
Co je to Bčko? No jo, podívám se za zajacem a podámhle k nemocným. Komu to mám dát ještě vlastně? Bedřičce jsem to asi dal. Tady jsou zdraví. Tady je Johanka.
Now let's wait and see what happens.
Ještě tady někde byl ten, co po mně chtěl tu závěť.
You're back?
Of course. I always keep my word.
I don't doubt that, naturally. Did you deliver my will?
Not as yet.
Then be quick about it, please. A man on his deathbed must set his house in order.
Don't worry. I brought a remedy from Sasau. Drink this regularly, you and everyone in the house.
A remedy? You have hands of gold, pure gold, my boy. God bless you.
This isn't a job, it's a penance.
Tak komu mám ještě podat lék? Tady jsem byl. Tady se dostanu k Melicharovi asi ze zadu. Ne, ke Slámovi. Jo. Že se mnou bude bavit? Aha.
Sweet Mother of God.
Take care now.
Tak, mám počkat. Počkat se mě nechce. Asi to... A jo, ale zase, aby mě něco neudělali se zajecem, kurně. Slámově, jak se udělá dobře, tak...
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Who are you?
Z toho netu jsem fakt nešťastný.
My name is Henry, and I'm investigating on behalf of Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Oh, I see. You'll have an easy job with me, boy.
How so?
I won't give you any problems.
That's sensible of you.
I'm a sensible man. Only I'd like to get it over quick and not keep the Rattay executioner busy too long. If you catch my drift.
I understand.
What do you want to know?
Everything. First, tell me who's behind all this. Who do you follow?
I follow the coin, lad. We all do.
That's not news to me, but who pays the coin?
I got my pay from Runt, like all the men in Pribyslavitz. And Runt got his money from the chief. And the chief had the coin minted.
Who's the chief? The bandit leader?
Bandit? If he heard you say that, he'd have your head on a spike. That's the kind of man he is. Nobody knows much about him, though. Only that he ain't Czech.
So he's a foreigner? German?
Don't think so. For sure he ain't Czech. And he's got plenty of coin. I'd stake my neck on it. He's got noble blood in his veins.
Judging by how he looks?
More by the way he talks. Any man can dress up like nobility, but he spoke all la-di-da, like a lord.
Where's that chief of yours now?
I've no idea. After Pribyslavitz, he ordered us to raid Mrchojedech, but he wasn't with us. He went off who knows where. I don't reckon he'll be out of your hair for long, though.
So the chief is in command of all these operations?
You could say. I'd say you're looking at it all wrong, though.
How's that?
You ask who's in charge and who answers to who. Only this ain't some noble court. There was all sorts of gangs in Pribyslavitz, big and small. Robber barons who had their own brigades calling them my lord. Common footpads who hadn't a pot to piss in. Men came, men went. Lots of squabbles, the occasional murder. Old cronies and old rivals were meeting. Know what I mean?
I suppose so.
It was one big muddle. The main thing was nobody asked questions. I didn't give a damn who the chief was or what he had in mind or whether he had one ball or two. All I was interested in was the coin.
Uh-huh. How did you know about Pribyslavitz? Who took you there?
A fellow by the name of Moorcock. We met near Kuttenberg. I was robbing burghers who were fleeing the town from Sigismund's army. We got to talking and he told me about Pribyslavitz.
Why did you attack Mrchojedech?
The chief himself gave us the order. I reckon he wanted to show the local lords he was nowhere near finished.
So he's planning more raids?
The chief's always planning something. Pribyslavitz was only the start.
So you knew the coin was counterfeit?
Course I did. I brought those groschen to Pribyslavitz, along with a few other things.
Did you? And where did the forgeries come from?
Like, where were they made? I don't know. Some merchant by the name of Menhart gave them to me. We used to meet at the charcoal piles near Rovna, by the crossroads there. As it happens, I'm supposed to be meeting him there about now.
So Menhart's waiting there?
Might be, might not. He could have heard what happened in Pribyslavitz and decided not to show.
And does this Menhart know where the coin comes from?
How should I know? To me, he's just another link in the chain. I deal with him, and I never ask who he deals with. Just like he knows nothing about me.
I see. So I suppose there's no point asking you if you know any more about him.
It'd be a waste of breath. All he did was give me the coin, and then we went our separate ways.
Who else knows about the money?
Apart from the chief, Menhart, Runt and me, there was a few others. The men got some real money too, with the false stuff. It'd be suspicious if they only had freshly minted coin.
You said you used to bring other things. What were they?
Letters. Menhart would give them to me for the chief. This time I was taking an answer back to Menhart too.
Have you still got that letter?
Aye. The yokels round here ain't got much interest in correspondence, apparently.
Give it to me then.
I'd be delighted.
What were the letters about?
If I knew how to read, I wouldn't be trusted to carry letters, would I? I took them from Menhart to the chief and back. That's all.
That's all I need to know for now.
For now, for the love of Christ, boy, don't let the executioner interrogate me. I've already told you everything I know.
That's for Sir Radzig to judge.
Henry, I think old Straw's come for the brigand.
Už zase.
Step back from that Eden, young fella.
But you can't kill me. Not just like that.
Shut the fuck up, you weasel, and keep it fucking shut. You don't even get a say.
A s nožem, jo.
Well, Straw, he won't escape justice. After all, he's... Don't stand in my way, Bellicar. Let Henry decide. He's the one who saved his life.
He's coming with me. He's Sir Radzig's prisoner, and only Sir Radzig has the right to decide if he lives or dies.
I don't give a fuck about you or Sir Radzig fucking Kabila. That bastard killed my boy, and I'm gonna kill him.
You'll have to deal with me first.
Shit!
Už zase, jo.
Fucking come on then! Ah! Where? Herrgott! You're gonna cry now? Quitting?
Come here, lily liver.
Let him now, then. Long spell.
God damn!
He killed your boy! Straw! You can't let him get away with that. I'll deal with
I'll kill him. I'll kill him.
Jediný fast travel v hardcore módu. Možná jich tam bude víc nějakých takových, ale jediná příležitost fast travelu. Když se splní nějaký úkol. Jo, zajedem tam. Se poopravujeme.
I could do with a bite to eat.
Jo, něco na jídlo si bude muset koupit.
Greetings, good knight. How may I serve you? Take care.
No přece. Přece to nebudu tahat s sebou.
Cabbage! Cabbage! Green cabbage! Get it before it comes
God bless. Can I help you? Good luck then.
Let's have a word about the price.
Why not?
Here you are, with a little top up.
My word. Thank you kindly.
Tak, nějaký žvanec si koupím.
God bless. What can I help you with? God be with you.
Vezmeme pejskoji.
we do something about the price?
All right, so.
This, and a little something on top, for good measure.
My word. Thank you kindly.
To heal, Mutt. That's my boy. That's a good... That's my boy. There's the... That's my boy. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Tak, tady prodáme luky. Doufám.
I'm glad to see you.
I've lost everything. My home, my family, my livelihood.
Tak zajedem za panem Rackem.
Yeah.
kašlu na vás, nemám dlouhý úsek zasejvovaný. Někdo mi tam praští po hlavě. Tak se stojíme zeptat. Tak asi ještě nejsou zdraví, no. Ježíš, tak... Teď mě tam to Ačko neproblíklo. A jo, já jsem byl v táboře a on je někde tady. Takže zpět.
Já!
Greetings. What do you need?
I've returned from Mrchojedech, sir.
How does it look then?
I brought them help from the monastery. Brother Nicodemus and Johanka from Skalitz. Fortunately, Nicodemus was able to cure the disease. Well, at least what he's doing looks promising so far.
Thank Christ. Some good news for a change. What about the captive? Did you question him?
He was infected too.
I see. Did he survive?
Fortunately, he survived and I had a chance to question him.
What did you find out?
He was transporting the false coins to Pribyslavitz. He got them from some merchant called Menhart.
I don't know him.
Neither do I. But I know where the money's handed over. It's not far from Rovna, and this Menhart should be waiting there about now.
Excellent, Henry. We mustn't let this opportunity slip through our fingers. You go there and put pressure on this Menhart to tell us what he knows. Don't go yet. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Goodbye.
You haven't disappointed me. Nothing against Bernard, Robert, or any of those others. But none of them could find out as much as you. At least not without beatings and torture. And that doesn't always work. You're a godsend, lad.
Thank you, sir.
Now go and find out who's behind everything, and then we'll deal with them.
Yes, sir. Sir.
What is it?
Sometimes I ask myself what it all means. Why does God allow such things to happen? All this slaughter and revenge, over and over.
It's a hard question. I'm no theologian. But long ago I came to the conclusion that the only thing that makes sense is that it's all a trial. Life is one long series of problems to solve. The more you solve, the better a man you become.
I never thought about it that way.
Now just look at the pampered ones who have no concerns in life, like young Lord Capon, for instance. I shudder to think how he will rule when his time comes. Tribulations spawn in life over and over again, and we must stand our ground and face them. So, I go to Sasso and solve this one. Hmm?
You can rely on me, sir.
Good luck, son.
Tak se podíváme. Na perky. Co bychom si tak mohli dát surovce? To nemůžeme potřebovat. Já si asi nic nevezmu zatím. Tohle bych určitě chtěl, ale to máme ještě levočas. Pak se uvidí. Tak, vratnost. No, to by se mi určitě nepovedlo. Takže tak, příště asi budeme řádit kolem Sázavy. A doufejme, že ten net mě pojede líp, no. Takže zatím se loučím.